Hare Krishna, Namaste, Chapter 7, entitled as Jnana Vijnana Yoga, Sloka 6. Etat yonini bhutani sarvani tyupadharaya aham krishnasya jagataha prabhava pralayastata. Before that, I was not called as Manushya, not as Deva, animal, plants, any of these things, because I didn't have a form, I didn't have a name. I was in a state without any of these things. I was just a Jivatma in a dormant state, and that state or stage is called for Jivatma as Samashti Jivatma. Today I am with this body. Whenever I identify and an identification happens, I make myself identified to this body. It is inclusive. But before the creation, in the dissoluted state, I, the Atma, and my body were separate. So I was different, meaning not with this body, and my body was different, not like this. So before creation, I was not the same, because now I have this body. That time I was without the body, and my body was not like this before the creation. It was in its original state, the Panchabhuta, the 24 elements that we saw. So before I took change, the Jivatma is called as Samashti Chit or Samashti Jivatma, which is also known as Chetana Samashti, which is what's mentioned in the sloka as Para Prakriti. Likewise, the material world is called Samashti Achit, Achetana Samashti, which is nothing but Apara Prakriti. Whenever we hear that the living entities are being created, it is not the Atma that gets created. It is the Atma that takes different bodies, which is what called as creation of the living entities. Because the Atma can never be created. It is eternal. Therefore, without any doubt, in any case, both Chetana and Achetana, that is, sentient and non-sentient, those Para and Apara Prakriti, has their origin in Prakriti, which belongs to Krishna. All these entities originate from Krishna, and at the time of dissolution, they dissolve into him. Clearly, we can understand that he is the Lord of the total universe. All the non-sentient entities are subordinate to the sentient being, who in turn are subordinate to Krishna. That is, the matter is subordinate to the spirit. Spirit here are the Jivatma. And the Jivatma is subordinate to the creator, to the owner, that is Krishna. Besides being superior to all the inanimate and animate beings, Krishna is also repository of innumerable groups of auspicious qualities like Jnana, Bala, Aishwarya, Shakti, Virya, Tejas, etc. That we have discussed this quite few times in the previous chapter also. Hence, I am absolutely superior to all. That's the message that Krishna is trying to convey in these set of slokas. So, the very important point here is that if both these matter and Jivatma belongs to Krishna, that means he is the owner. If he is the owner, then the belongings of the owner should be for the satisfaction of the owner. alone, for nothing else. But the fact is that instead of working for the satisfaction of Krishna, we are working for ourselves, our body, spouse, children, nation, etc. It is like I am an employee of a company where I get my salary regularly without fail, and also I get all sort of benefits from my employer, but I do not do any job for that company. Rather, during that time, I do a different job for a different company, but utilize the facilities and benefits that the company has given for my own personal use, nothing to the employer, the company. This is what is happening in our lives too. All that we have belongs to Krishna, as He is the creator, owner of everything. From Him we all came. From Him we have taken everything, all these things that we own now. And He is the one who has given us all these facilities that we can see and use. But instead of working for His satisfaction, we are working for our satisfaction. That because we don't understand that we belong to Krishna. Whatever we possess belongs to Krishna. Until we have that understanding, we will not make any attempt to work for Krishna. For this reason, Krishna first, in this chapter, before going into the details of what bhakti means, what bhakti yoga, how to perform bhakti yoga, all those details, Krishna mentions here that everything belongs to Him and all are His energies. When one understands this, then will develop a taste to start doing some devotion towards Krishna through the process of bhakti. And this bhakti, which will be explained in detail later in these chapters. But first thing is to understand we all belong to Krishna. All entities, starting from Brahma down to the blade of grass, which comprises the sentient and non-sentient. Their cause, both their cause, are Prakriti. And both the Prakriti belongs to Krishna. They have their origin from Krishna, and also at the time of dissolution, both the matter and spirit go back to their aggregated stage. And this is what called as dissolution. So, for both origin and dissolution, Krishna is the cause and source for both matter and the living entity. Well, now, just by saying that Krishna is cause and is superior to these energies, inferior and superior energies, does not confirm Krishna's position. And in the following sloka, Krishna confirms his position, the supreme position. That we will see in the next session. Etat yonini bhutani sarvani tyupadharaya aham krishnasya jagataha prabha pralayastata. Namaste. Hare Krishna.